Hello everyone, welcome to this live trading session. Good day, good day. How are you guys doing? How is everybody doing today? I hope you are ready because the markets are. How is going, guys? Everything all right? Are you ready for another exciting session here? Hey, hey, hey. Hello guys, thanks for joining. So what's going on? What's going on today? What's going on? Gold on the rally. What happened yesterday on the gold? An inside candlestick. So previous day's low already got smashed during the also during the Asian session, during the London session. Buyers are trying to make the comeback. So if this low here fails, it's going to be a false breakout and the buyers can absolutely dominate the gold market. So if gold is trying to push up, what do you think oil will likely to do? Oil is wild now. So there are a lot of resistance areas, supply zones here, not just one. Previous day's high, previous day's low. Here is on the 30-minute time frame on the USOIL. Looks like we're gonna get interesting setups on the S&P 500 rather than on the commodities today. It's been a while. I'm keeping an eye on the S&P. So gold on the 4-hour time frame. We had an inside candlestick. This area here around 4,670 is considered as an attractive area because see this pin bar, a candle with a long lower tail, very long one, small body, ideal hammer reversal. Now is following by a bullish engulfing after 30 minutes, 25 minutes actually this candle will complete. And the 4-hour chart, if we don't see any change in volatility, we will definitely see a bullish engulfing here. So if we're going to get a bullish engulfing on the gold on the 4-hour time frame, then we can look for long positions, ideally, at least just somehow something to scalp the market. Yeah. On the S&P now, what's going on the S&P? S&P on the 1-minute chart here. Okay, we're going to come back in about 15-20 minutes on the S&P because first we need the market to settle. Usually, I don't like to look at the S&P at any point prior the 33rd minute of the market open, and ideally a bit later, but even 30 minutes, at least give it 30 minutes. We can say that this session, gold can have our attention because of this impulsive move from this swing low that was very close to this low. So maybe I can get this one here from this low up to that high. Previous day's low, slightly above the 50% retracement. I like this low volume node area. I want to consider this as a kind of key level, although it's not that much attractive based on this swing high. Did you notice that gold lately became a very choppy market? Very choppy market. What's on with the USOIL 4-hour time frame? A shooting star on the 4-hour rejected this high here, followed by an inside, double inside, equal lows here. Let's see this pattern. Equal low on the 30-minute. We didn't touch it. Good afternoon. Way to go always. Please, from your sessions. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Theo. Hi, Theo. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm great, my friend. How are you doing? We are getting some volatility on the USOIL too. Lower lows, lower highs. We have a kind of break market structure here. I like this bullish Marabozu candlestick. Very technical. Very technical pair for today, the USOIL against the US dollar. So there is a channel, can fit the price right here. Maybe we can draw another one. We can also find some bullish setups here. At least in the short term, it looks like it's gonna move higher. So with the USOIL, if we see a little bit further upside upon a retracement, maybe we can find something to go for long positions. But on the gold, I'm waiting for the retracement. Yeah. That can be a counter trend trade on the gold. Inside candlestick. S&P is pushing up. S&P is in a solid uptrend. At least when the market opened, we had this impulsive higher highs, very simple technical setup, nothing crazy with this one. Here it comes. Let's see if we're going to get the bounce on the USOIL. So a couple of markets for today. Yeah, that's a nice sharp move to the downside. Really, based on my experience in volume analysis, within this area, there is no significant volume built on the US oil, so we need a technical level like a support, a demand area for the bounce to help the price to move away from this zone. Sometimes even the Fibonacci cluster doesn't help here. It's a bit down within this one. I don't know whether this channel will hold. Let's see. Gold so far is false breaking this high. Anyhow, we didn't call any trade yet on the gold. This is just to understand a little bit what's our limits for some potential shorts, counter trend trades. Still nothing. S&P is bullish. I believe that also Nasdaq is going to go up. Yep, simple stuff. When the one goes up, the other follows. USOIL is moving. So the channel is working well. What do you guys think? It's working, isn't it? We are almost 15 minutes in the session. A good thing on gold is this area here. Because if we get a rejection here, any indicator you're gonna use, even MACD, you cannot MACD, you will see divergences on MACD. Stochastic, no, I don't think so. Stochastic won't show because it's very, it uses very short, or maybe, but anyway, MACD is the most reliable out of all indicators. If price comes in, we're gonna get the lower highs, we're gonna get here equal highs. If we don't break, I mean, if it comes into this zone, gets rejected, we see a reversal candlestick, we can likely see the price moving backwards from that point. S&P, I think it's time to do some order flow analysis here on the S&P. So we are getting a bullish engulfing. We got a bullish engulfing on the US oil. The way I like to trade this is like that one. You can also get some entries on the retracement if you want. So one of the best ways to trade this is entering at the close or in the middle of a bullish engulfing, and it's something that I usually like to trade and go for at least 1.5 to 2 to 1 reward to risk ratio. For better timing the entries, the middle of the bullish engulfing, it's ideal place to get in. So something like that. This Fibonacci now it's over. Next one, gold. There is nothing now to consider on the gold. So one setup I like is this one here based on the price action and overall market structure. Now S&P. For the S&P, let me bring up this chart. So what do we have here? First, I'm going to go on the, oh, it's booming. I like to make my analysis. Oh, sorry, that's a 1 minute chart. I start from the 30. So Jason, what did we say we have today? We have a bullish profile. What was that? I deleted from the chart. So where it was yesterday's. Come on. Wednesday 22. We started from here up to 22. That's 4:30. Yeah, 4:30. We covered this profile there, up to there, and at the top. So where are we? Where are we here? Maybe we're going to get the ranging session today. If we're going to have a rejection at the top here, which we're going to see right there. If we won't get follow through and we get the rejection, maybe we're going to go for a ranging session. But if not, so now it's the time to dig into the secret stuff, guys, here. And 5. Alrighties. So we are loaded and ready. Delta 100, 400. 400 on the delta with a rejection here. What happened at the top? We have a lot of volume. We have aggressive buyers that I think they can hit them. They are head on the wall from here. Maybe we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down up to this point. Okay, so there is on the S&P, the volume now is unmatched at the open. What was the volume at the open? For 30, we have 12,000 contracts. Nothing. Very, very low volume session, very low volume open compared to some 25, 30, 40,000 contracts at the open. Now we didn't get that much attention. Buyers are still around. Maybe maybe they hit the wall here. I'm just looking for an unusual activity now. Unusual order, something. Whoa, you see? That wall was that wall was a big one, guys. So they really hit the wall here. So I said if we don't go through, then maybe we're gonna go for a ranging session now. And ranging session means we're gonna come down to this 71.59, and if we surpass it, we are going down to 71.50. So again, solid plan. I don't know if you were on the session yesterday, but yesterday we had some simple, very simple and easy trades. It was super great session yesterday. You can watch the video on the YouTube channel, and I put some timestamps there on the yesterday's one, so you can see where was the auction, where the auction happened. USOIL is going down. Okay. If the price breaks below this low, I'm going to get a losing trade here because I have a stop loss below there. So one of the things you're going to get from my lives, guys, is transparency. I'm not showing you that all my trades are profitable trades. Absolutely not. But when I get the trade in my direction, I just smash it through. It's just going well. But most of the trades, I mean, there is something, I don't know how many years or how many months or weeks you are in the markets, but there is something we call reward to risk, but also winning to losing ratio. And although many traders, they claim they understand it, and many people there, they are trying to teach that, yeah, we don't get all the trades winners, and many trades are losing trades, but if your risk, let's say, is 1 and 1% of your account and your rewards is 2% or more, even if you win only 50 trades and you lose the other 50, you're going to be down minus 50%, and every time you win, you make twice your risk. So you are plus 100% on profits, minus the 50 losing, so you are plus 50% increase on your account. But how is possible, and I was always wondering actually, how is possible everybody says like this, but nobody shows 1 losing trade, 2 losing trade, 10 losing trade? They all have winners. How is possible? Can someone explain that to me? I don't get it. I get a lot of losing trades, but when I get a winning trade, it's going to be 2-1, 3-1. Rarely I'm going to get a winner of 5 or 6-1 because, yeah, the market is not that smooth all the time. Sometimes I get lucky and I just get a nice trend and I ride the trend and it just goes nicely. 5-6 candles on the 5-minute chart moving in the direction. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. But most of the times, no, I'm fighting between 2 to 3% on the winners. So here, if we're going to go below this low, I'm going to get stopped out. If not, and buyers will come to rescue this move, and we're going to push to the upside, then I'm going to enjoy happy profits. If not, it's going to be 1 out of the 50 trades. It called video editing. Okay. You see, there are a lot of tricks. Gold. See, guys, on the gold, guys, I told you on this one here. I wasn't watching that. I don't know if you guys was watching that. So, I didn't take that trade. See, it came up. Just check moving average, whichever you want to check. You see, the price made equal high. Guys, not video editing, just put it backwards. I said that if we're gonna come up and we will not go through and we're gonna get the reversal price action, like the top reversal price. This is one of the top reversal price action I include in my course. And at the same time, we want to combine with divergences on the MACD. Most likely we're going to hit down. Why not? It was a perfect trade, this one. Exceptional trade. I'm still surviving here. S&P, let's check it out. Do you see any unusual activity here? From 6K volume, we went up to 9K volume within this candle. It didn't follow through, so and after that, less and less and less sellers here. Aggression in volume followed by insight. Again, I'm gonna go in on the S&P, guys. I'm gonna go in from here because there is, I see what I like to see. I see sellers try to push down when they have the chance after they reject the resistance, and they weren't able to follow through. So for me, it's a valid setup. Let me just figure out my trade here. Okay. See. Still surviving on this poor thing on the USOIL. Come on, man. Come on. It's called video editing. Only wins, never loss. Did anyone get into any trades? If you guys are just starting now, I would definitely encourage you to become experienced on reading row charts. Reading row charts, you can't imagine how much valuable it is. And if you are experienced and you struggle with your entries, you struggle to define the market direction, the market structure, or you can't find consistency, then you are ready to move to the next step, which is the little bit more advanced stuff like the volume profile, the order flow. But if you're really trying to figure out your way and you need to find you want to improve your trading and have structure, then definitely go for price action, go for understanding the market and everything. You can check out my course, everything is there. 30 chapters, 10 hours of video, and it's only me presenting visually all you need to learn. You had some good profits on gold today. That's great. I'm also hoping now that I'm going to get some good profits on the USOIL. On the S&P. On the S&P, if the price moves below this value area low, I'm going to be out, of course. Let's see if the buyers will step in here to push the price up. Buyers, where are you? Where are you? Aggressive sellers, they are hitting the market aggressively. Whoa, that was a nice false breakout. That was a perfect false breakout. Because after 1,000 more sellers hit the market, what time is it? Just a couple of minutes after 5. Okay, 1,000 sellers more hit the market. They didn't have a follow through. It was a doji candle here. We had a bit of selling pressure, but buyers were equally strong. So from here, I'm going to add into this position. I'm going to add one more. Because from this point, and actually, if we're going to have a push to the upside, we're going to get it from this level, from here where we are right now. So from here, just one moment. So if we're going to move up, we're going to do it from this point. Happy trades. Wow. I know some guys, I've watched, actually, not I know, sorry, I don't know them, but I've watched some guys when they get some winning trades or something, they jump out of the chair, they smash the lights, they throw the mouse, you can see the mouse flipping over the screen or something. Nah, trading, it's like a, yep, an unusual seller here, 200 contracts. That's not a good sign. Buyers are defending this. Oh, now we don't have a good follow through. We don't have a solid follow through here. Not much happened. So from here, I'm expecting the buyers to push the price up, because if they don't, there is no technical reason to stay in this trade. What changed now? 447 came down to 12,500. If we don't get a follow through on this candlestick, things will become a bit difficult. We need a follow through. Guys, by the way, if you find this video valuable, if you find this live helpful, I will appreciate if you give a thumbs up, subscribe on the YouTube channel. I will soon create a series of tutorials on how to navigate on platforms about that they show footprint charts and volume profiles, so you know how to read this stuff that I read here to learn actually. Sellers are aggressive. Sellers are aggressive here. I need to see the buyers. I need to see buyers. Buyers must defend this level, because if they don't, things won't look that good. We got a reversal on the US oil. Gold was so far the best trade. I didn't get into that. But it's okay. Honestly, gold was the gold today. Today the gold was the gold, but I didn't get into that trade. I don't know about you guys. I think on the US oil soon I will get smashed. The position won't work, the trade won't work, but it's okay. Now the focus should be on the retracement of gold if we're going to get the bounce from these levels, 0.5 or 0.61, and to see if buyers will remain strong here so we can continue buying this thing here. I'm still positive on this trade here, guys, because after this pin bar reversal, the shooting star actually, we got a doji candle. If sellers were active here on the US oil, the price should push to the downside. Come on, let's go. See, all these sellers here, it looks like they are not very, come on. No. Can't be like this now. So 214, 167 on a delta 116, and we have here 254 minus 63 on the delta, 357, 240 minus 75, 2K, 3K, 2K. So if we don't go down from this point and break below this volume area, this is a strong volume area up here. If we remain above this one, then we're gonna keep going up. So for me, I'm going to manage my position accordingly because the market here now became a little bit wild. When we are expecting an uptrend, if buyers don't push the price fast to the upside, there is a high chance that the market will not follow through. So maybe the buyers hit the wall and that was all in that move. So we have to be we have to protect our capital as well. Let's see. I want to see these buyers here, the 458, that they're gonna perform really well and they're gonna push the price above the 71.65, 75. So 71.62 became now the resistance. I want to see the break to the upside. Let's go, let's see. We got a big seller here, 270, 274. This has to be absorbed, otherwise the trade won't work. If this seller won't get out of the way, we're going to have an issue. We're going to have a problem with the trade. Minus 70, minus 80, plus 40. Okay, buyers appeared here. That's it. That looks a good sign that buyers appeared here. Let's see if we're going to have a follow through. Let's see. We want the price above 71.62. 71.62 is the crucial level. 71.62. Let's go. Can we get there? Wow. 800. Whoa, we're going to smash it through. It's going to go. It's going to go. Come on, let's keep up. It will go through. What's the other trade doing? Wow, I got smashed out on the USOIL. That's okay. Gold is bouncing a little bit. We managed to go above the 62. We are 62.50. Let's see if we're going to have a further push to the upside. So far I lost one trade and I'm in two. I have to manage this position here because I have two positions now on the S&P and they are both running in a very good profit, so I don't want to give my profits back to the market. Okay. Buyers are active on the S&P. Yes, absolutely. Nice price. Yes. they struggle to go up. If you are if you got from these low prices or anywhere here, guys, and you added like me at the bottom with the bullish engulfing, just you can take some profits out of your profitable trades. It's not a problem to take profits. You know, we are trading because we want to take profits. We don't trade because we want to protect capital. Protecting the capital, it's part of trading, but taking profits, it's what it's gonna make us feel that this business is worth it as well. So don't be ashamed to take profits out of your trades. Nice. Guys, if we're gonna go above this high, we're gonna have a nice session. Otherwise, the price is gonna just melt it. It's gonna go down. What I don't like here is that 1,349 buyers at the top left this week behind. So now my stop loss is going to be very, very tight in both trades. I think we're going to hit down badly if we don't see these buyers following through, and I'm not willing to give any profits back to the market, at least from a technical level. Any way to sign up with YWO if you are in the US? I'm not sure about that, guys. Please visit the website. Just give me one sec here. Visit the website. There is a chat box at the bottom, and just speak with Sally or with any Sally here, with anyone here at the customer support, and you will find out the information. How works 200 deposit bonus? So how it works, for first time deposit, you're gonna get 15% cashback, and when you get the allocation of funds cannot go above 200. Regency equities. Are you a broker or something? Can you show your P&L? Yes, I can show you my P&L, but what's your purpose asking? Like, you coming as equities and you ask me to show you. I mean, come as a real person and ask me, stuff like this. Yeah. So this trade is scratched now. Okay, so here is the answer. On the disclaimer, it says that clients from these countries, the broker doesn't provide services to these countries. Okay. S&P. Alrighties. So now we are waiting. So now we are waiting the market to push to the upside or to break below all these lows here and change its direction. But as for now, the buyers remain bullish for me on the S&P 500. On the volume side, at least we are above the 71.62. If we'll stay above these levels, there is a high chance to move higher. Now the market created this top around 70 at 71.60. Let's say 71.65. We need to get away from there. Theo, can you put a watermark on your chart so we can see in which value are you? Guys, when I'm showing this chart here, it's only the S&P 500, only the S&P. But when I flip it on the trading view, you see there is a watermark at the back. Maybe I need to make it more, more highlighted. It's not that much highlighted. Let me check. Where is the watermark now? It's on canvas. Watermark here. Maybe like this, better. Gold also bounced from the 38%. USOIL, okay, the channel is kaput for now. It's done, it's over. Look at the AMD stock, guys. Look at the AMD. Since 1st of April, so let's say 31st of March, from 192, it went up to 300. That's, let's say, from 200, it went up to 300. It's amazing. That's 50% gains. Look at this. Crazy, crazy. Okay, S&P moves well. That's it, guys. Guys, when you are in trades, you have to manage your positions. You have to actively manage your trades, okay? At least you can play with your, I know many traders, and especially from my students, we have coaching sessions. I know many of them that they don't like to restrict themselves from taking profits, but on the other hand, they find it difficult in real time to play around with their stop loss to secure profits along the way. So, I mean, if, for example, we found that, where it was that? It was this area here, and we said that there is something unusual in this area, and there is a weakness from the sellers to continue. So if you got into this trade, I don't know where you like to put your stop loss. Maybe you like to put your stop loss in a very small distance, in a wider distance. Maybe you like to put it below technical levels, wherever you decide to put it, okay? If the price came all the way up here, and you don't manage to lock some profits in and pay yourself and reward yourself for your effort that you got into these trades and they are moving in your favor, then why you are trading. So you have to also become reasonable with your expectations at the end of the day. Everybody can get into the trade, but when it's time to deal with your profits or with your losses, you have responsibility. Everybody has responsibility, okay? Like my friend now is asking me, okay, show us your P&L. Why do you want to see my P&L? It's not a problem to see my P&L, but why do you want to see my P&L? To convince yourself that you can do it. Now I'm talking, I don't know who you are. I mean, you don't have a name there. You are just an equity guy. I mean, with all the respect. So you are asking something because you want me to show you something, but it must be a reason for you to help you on something. Does it make sense? It's not like this. So, for example, if you are trading an account with $500,000 into the account, maybe you don't want everybody to see what's going on in your account, right? Maybe you are trading an account with $500. Maybe you don't want someone to see what's your account. I think that the P&L, the equity, it's something more personal. Yeah. Okay, that's the right question. I'm curious to see how you manage the risk. So how much money is in my account, or how much money is in every person's account that is watching this live here? It's absolutely each individual's responsibility, and it's individual's, how you say, it's like you are asking someone how much is in your bank account. Okay, it's not like, I manage my risk the way I tell you here on the lives. When I said that I'm going to move, like, let me show you this one. Like on the USOIL, I got into that trade on the 5-minute chart. And on this one here, I told you, I got in here right at the bullish engulfing, and I placed my stop loss below there. It didn't work. It didn't work out. I was hoping that I'm going to get the reversal here on this doji candle. It didn't work out. So what? My averages, guys, so you know, is about 52 to 55% of the times I get winners. Only that much, 52 to 55%. I will never state that I make 90% as a winners. I will not tell you that, because that's not who I am. This is who I am, 52 to 55. There are some months, like especially May or October, November, which the markets are on a go, and the trends are smoother on the S&P, and I get something like 60%, 63%, but that's, and I also get, like in August, for example, August or February for me are the worst months, and I try not to trade in August. And for this reason, I get something like 40, like 39% on this month. So on average, throughout the years, I'm about between 52 to 55, 56%, something like this. But every time I'm going to have a good run on the trade, I'm going to make 2, 3, and if I will get lucky, 5 or 6% return on the trade. Okay, sometimes I just need to take some profits. Most of the times I take some profits off the table as the market moves in my direction. I just need to see the price that it goes, like, you know, if I'm buying, I just want to see green after green after green after green after green on the 5-minute chart, and I'm just trailing the stop loss. But yeah, not every day is like this. Like on the yesterdays. Let me show you here on the yesterdays. What did we have yesterday? We were yesterday, Wednesday. Yesterday, Wednesday. And it's good that you're asking these questions, because I know there is a lot going on the internet, a lot, and Do I like it? No, but if people are having engagement with all these different type of content and yeah, whatever. So yesterday I was buying, I think we were somewhere here on this one here. Let me delete this one. Based on the analysis and the overall thing like that. So I bought somewhere here, and it's live. You can go to watch it on my YouTube channel. So somewhere here I bought, as the price was going up, on this candle here, on this one, based on the volume profile, I got out because of the reasons I explained on the live. But then the price came down. If I was holding the position, then my stop loss was in a good place. Then I will have enjoyed nice profits, more profits. But it doesn't work like this. In real time, it doesn't work like this. As my friend mentioned above, on video editing, yes, it can work very well differently, but in real time, no, it doesn't work like that. Okay. Anyway, back to the markets now. So we hit this resistance, and now the question is, will buyers stay active and they got to break through the resistance, or sellers will overtake them? So 600, 500, a lot of wicks here. Looks like that buyers were unable to go through fast. $273, that's something unusual here. Around the tops, usually we see active sellers, not active buyers. I wasn't expecting to see 273 here on the bid, on the ask. We have here 85 limit orders at 71.65. Let's see. Yeah, so 102. Okay. 102. When I trade equities 3909, when I trade on a prop account, on my prop account, I risk completely different. And so I said it accurately to you. When I'm trading on the prop account to pass a challenge, my risk parameters are completely different compared to when I'm trading on the same account after I get funded and when I'm trading on my broker's account. It's three different things, very, very different things. Was it easy, or is it easy to do it? No, it is not, and that's the reality. But after, like this one here, need some experience and then it becomes simple. It will never become easy, but it becomes simple. I risk anywhere between 0.25 to 2%. Depends. If I'm trading on my broker's account, I risk about 0.25 per trade. When I trade on the prop account, I risk 1%, 2%. So up to 2% because I want to go through the evaluation stages faster. I don't want to stay there. I rather burn the accounts and just go through until I get those good trades so I can pass the challenge. Then I drop down to 1% risk. But when I trade on my broker's account, because it's a well-funded account, I risk only 0.25% per trade. I hope that answered your question. From your questions, it sounds like you are an experienced trader. You are not a random guy up here on the channel. I can understand that. I can smell that. I can feel that. But yeah. So what was the deal here? After we hit resistance, we need to see rejection. And if we see rejection fast, we can bet on the other side. We can go short. Here we didn't see a fast sell-off. One, two, three, 4 candlesticks. Let's see what's going on with this one. If we're going to go through or not. So we are so far 1 hour after the open, and right now it's the time to make some further analysis. From here to there and down. Based on this profile here, we expect the session to range within this region here now. I will be very surprised to see the buyers stepping in and making a new high and keep pushing the price further up. But what high probability is to see the sellers taking over and pushing the price down, putting the price below 71.63 and driving the market all the way down to 71.57. If no more down, but at least to play this within this range here. And based on this, I will trade the next hour accordingly. Guys, slowly I will end this webinar, webinars. I will end this live session. So from now I will be looking if we're going to come into this box to trade in the opposite direction and target this 71, what, 58, 50, what is this, 58.25 or something. But of course, I need to see confirmation from the chart here. Regarding regarding the US oil, we didn't get the bullish engulfing here on the US oil. Okay, this is what it is. Regarding the US oil, now I'm not interested to get into any trades. Gold looks quite bullish, I can say, based on this high. We had a false breakout here with this inside candlestick, not the ideal false breakout, but it is what it is. Nice impulsive to the upside. This Marabozu candle, quite follow through. Looks a little bit bullish based on the market structure, but again, it's not that clear, because if you zoom out and you see the overall is still under selling pressure. Now, maybe this is going to end up as a non-failure swing bottom. One of the fundamental course of technical analysis here, the non-failure swing bottom. And after that, yep, maybe we're going to get something different on the scope. Guys, I think that's all from me today. I hope you found this valuable. I hope you enjoyed it. I would appreciate if you throw some thumbs up, like, subscribe on the YouTube channel, whatever you want, share it, comment on the videos. You can go through, if you're new to the channel, just go through some videos. I'm sure you're going to find some good content there, okay? So I wish you to have an incredible afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will be here tomorrow again with more market updates, more live market analysis and education. And yeah, happy trading. And I will see you all tomorrow again. Bye everyone. Bye.